So you are originally from which part of like Sahara region, African?
I'm part of the sub-Saharan Africa,
Hmm.
from Togo. From Togo. I'm a
Ah,
Togolese.
okay, great. Yeah, we
Have
miss
you ever heard about Togo?
not too much, but yeah, like I have Googled before when you was, like coming for the previous event. We miss you there, like, and your uncle told me about the incident which happens with you. So yeah,
Yes, yes. This is so nice, man.
how
You
is?
are
Hmm.
no go. You can go. You can go.
I'm saying how your GDSC is going.
Well, right now I can say that we have relevant challenges we must come up because in our French-speaking countries it is somehow difficult because right
Hmm.
now most of students are not seeing the importance
Yeah,
of
the same.
communities.
The same thing, like here also. We have like few students which are here, like they are more excited, but most of them don't know about, the importance of this whole, like, like student club.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah, it's new, like it's new for us, but hope,
yes.
by time, they will realize.
Yeah. Everyone wants to work and progress by himself, but somehow,
Mm.
sometimes facing some problems is really important to be in the community. Then you'll be enjoying what you learn and going ahead.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Mm. So should we start or we have just five people here? So you will participate in the Google Solution Challenge or no? I mean your club.
Oh, I'll participate. I'll
Mm-hmm.
participate in because last year I was working on the project, but we didn't start it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we started it in January, so we didn't have time to
Yeah,
work very to work on the project. So this year I'm going to handle the same project, but we'll build a team very quickly and then try to do as the best as we can.
yeah, we have like around 1 month, to do all the things. So it's a bit hard, like to do a complete project in 1 month, like from pitching idea to like doing everything. So it's a challenging task to do.
A very challenging task.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, my like my club members are also ready, and we will also participate.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
It will be uh, very exciting because trying to work, collaborate, exchanging with other people we never collaborate with is a very good base to empower everyone's knowledge and to improve our skills. Yes.
Exactly, at the time, like to get experience, and you are
Yeah.
working, like in a global competition, so it's something very special for the students.
Exactly. Exactly. For sure. I hope we should be collaborating on other events.
Yeah, I'm always like our club is always open to these kind of collaborations because we believe like in diversity. By doing this, it will improve you guys also and also in our teams, our student club members too. So it's good to collaborate, to do works together.
Yes, yes, yes.
Still, I'm waiting for the
The
people
real
to join.
the real challenge for our African
Mhm.
students is the barrier of the language.
Yeah, that's a bit problem. That's a bit problem.
Yes. You'll be saying that one there is an event organized on the most speak language will be English. You'll have a very few number of French people students.
Exactly, yeah. The same issue, like not with us, but with other peoples also, like here in our country. Because in Europe, if you see, they also don't focus that much on English, so it happens like
Yes,
everywhere.
yes, I'm saying it. But we are in tech, and I think the the small thing we can do to
Mm.
start and to be sure that we'll be going
Yeah,
very
yeah.
ahead in what we're
Mm.
doing is to try it a little bit to understand or to speak a bit English because
Exactly.
without it,
Mm.
you can't take a language and say that you are understanding what you are doing if you are not able to understand English and to understand the keywords of the language. Because all our programming languages are oriented in English.
Yeah,
Up
that's true.
today, I just know only one programming language, which is in French, and this
Mm.
is not common.
For
If
you, so
you
if you see, so this thing is for you, you guys, it's challenging, like with English.
very challenging,
Mm.
very challenging. But
What
I think
what about your work? Like you was working with some startup. I forget the name of the startup. What was it? Uh,
Umbaji,
yeah, 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 yeah. That one.
Umbaji.
So.
But with them, the I can't say that it's challenging to me because of the language. But the CEO of the startup
Mm-hmm.
is also a Togolese.
Ah.
He's also a Togolese, and they are based in France. So there is not a so challenging difference in English because he speaks both English and French, and all his teammates are based in France. So they have also some small notions in French. So it's not so challenging to discuss with them and work together.
Mm. Yeah, that's good. So should we
But
start or should we wait a bit more?
okay, we should be waiting. I think
Mm.
5 participants is very small.
Yeah,
Is very
initially when you start something new, it's very hard, like to bring people. Like for example, here in our university, this club is new. We make it like this year, so it's hard, like. But within time, by next year, most of the students will know like the impact and like the advantage of this whole like club, and they will be part of it. So it will develop within time.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
The very challenging year is the first one because
It's
it
it's
is
very
during the first
very
one. Yeah,
because you have to
during the
put.
first year you'll be building all
Mhm.
the impacts of the club.
Mhm.
One day you'll be seeing the impact of the club and the opportunities they will be gaining. Therefore, you'll be seeing that you'll be coming up and adhering to the club, and you'll have more and more people in the club. So you
Exactly.
can
Within time, most
probably
of the people will join you, but initially it's hard. It's very hard.
yes, yes, very very hard.
Yeah.
So
Tajamul, welcome, bro.
so before we go,
Hmm.
should the other participants present themselves, introduce themselves?
I'm sorry, what?
Could the other participants introduce themselves
Yeah, it would be
as
better,
we are waiting
if
for?
they introduce themselves like one by one. So we will start with Ghazampar.
Okay.
Ghazanfar. can you speak a few words about yourself? It would be better because since we are waiting for the other students to join, it would be good, if we do some introduction. I think you are not ready. Let's go with Saima. Why everyone is so silent? Yeah. Tajamul, bro. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro, please.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
I don't know why they are not trying to introduce. I think maybe they are feeling shy or something like that. So I think we should start, because the students will join us automatically. So,
Okay, so we can go.
yeah. Since we have like just six students, it's a bit disappointing, but what can we do? Okay, great. Okay, so Saima is ready,
You
She's ready to.
okay?
She have some problem with her speaker. So,
Okay.
just 1 minute, 2 minute like introduction, each one of you, because Bob is really interested to know like about you guys. Hello, Saima, are you ready with the speaker or no? I think she's not ready, so we should start. Why is that happening? Just let me see. Just let me see what. No, you are already, unmuted. Mhm. I don't know why.
Let I try to say some words.
Yeah, they are saying, we can't unmute ourselves. I don't know why
Okay.
it's happening. Just let me see. Okay, maybe I have to make you like a presenter mode. Okay, so now if you try to unmute yourself, Jabin, just check and cause.
Yeah, now it's good, I guess.
Okay, great.
Hi everyone. I'm Jabeen Mirza. I'm basically from Pakistan and I'm studying computer science in European University and I'm in third semester right now.
Great, great, Jabin, great.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for joining. Other
Thank you,
guys.
Mirza.
So now you guys can, unmute yourself and you can just do a brief introduction. Then we will start because we already, we are late. Can we go with Ghazamfar? Ghazamfar, you are unmuted now. Can you speak a few words about yourself? Or maybe Saima, you can also unmute yourself. Tajamul. It's okay. I think you guys are not ready, so or maybe there is some technical issue because we are using this, Google on platform. It's like a bit new, so there are some technical issues. Okay, wait, why it's saying the permission is blocked? Hmm. So I think you should receive a notification in your phone, like for allowing my microphone, but you have like blocked that. Because of that, it's happening. So just go to your notification in the above and just click it, allow it so that you will be able to speak. It's not something like a mistake or something. In my side, I have already give you permission, but it's you have already blocked like the microphone option. Okay, so I think we should start because Bob is also, I think he is also doing job, not job internship, so he is also busy. So let's start. And should I start, Bob?
Yes, yes, we can. We can.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much everyone for joining, and I hope you all will like this. And just wait, someone is. Because Bob is also, I think he is also doing job, not job, but I'm so sorry. Someone was, in my door. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining, and I hope you all will like, today's session. So just let me give an overview of today's session. It's a small, like info session about Google Solution Challenge 2024. So today we will see, about like various things, like what we're gonna do, like all the we can say the requirements for doing projects. So I hope you all will like it. And yeah, let me share my screen with you all. Okay, just so my screen is visible, I guess, to you guys.
Yes,
Okay,
we
great.
are saying it.
Okay, so yeah, just a bit more. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for joining. So we have today our info session. It's about Google Solution Challenge 2024, and today we will see about like, what is Google Solution Challenge and what are the requirements and what will be the time like to participate and like the submission of your projects and what are the benefit of overall this challenge. So yeah, let's start. So first of all, overview. So the Google Developer Student Club, it basically, this challenge mission is, to solve the United Nations, 17 sustainable goals, which I guess you all know, which we call this like SDG 2030. It's basically, like the United Nations a mission, like, by 2030, it's their mission to solve like the basic problems that are facing by the humanity. So our what we gonna do, like during the solution challenge, we gonna solve at least one of the problem, which under these 17 sustainable goals, at least we will pick one, and we will, try to, like find a problem in our local community, and we will solve that. So this will be like, the overview of our all project. So I highly recommend you guys, like to join the competition, because it will help you, especially, like building your resume, because you are working on such a big level, and you will be competing, with like a lot of, I can say students around the globe. So it's something really interesting, and I can say it will benefit you all in your careers. So just let me tell you about the timeline. So this is basically the timeline, for doing the project. So the first, phase is the learn and build phase. So on December 1st, the registration have already opened for you guys. So you can apply, you can go to Google, you can like type solution challenge 2024, and you can apply for it there. And then it will ask you like which club or student club you belong. So you must mention, you belong to Southeast European University Student Club. And apart from that, and there is a kick-off event which will be on January 11. So I will share the link, after presentation. I will share the link in the chat box. You can click on that. You can register for the, like kick-off event. It will be, the Google developer groups. They will present this online. So then, the final
Please,
thing.
Fayaz.
Yes.
The presentation screen is not available. We are just seeing the Microsoft PowerPoint Edge.
Okay. Just
Okay, it's good now.
is it okay?
Yes, now is good now. Can you move into presentation mode?
Okay. Just let me do it again. I know it's like we are facing problem, especially in this platform, because it's so confusing.
Yes, it's the first time you're using it.
It's like, this platform is a bit new, so we have to adjust with it.
Okay,
Is it okay now?
okay. Not yet, but I think we can go.
Is,
One, you'll be changing the slides.
is
Just
it okay?
come in the edge of Microsoft PowerPoints and also change the slide there.
So just let me know if now it's okay.
Okay.
So you are seeing which screen right now?
The timeline one.
The timeline one. Okay, so it's,
Yes.
it
It's good
allows.
now.
Okay, just wait. Is it okay now?
We
Like,
are still seeing. Okay.
no,
Now
it's okay.
you are on the you are still on the timelines edge, but I think we can go. Don't worry about that. When you'll be changing your slides, just come on the edge of Microsoft PowerPoint and change the slide to.
Okay, just wait. Why it's happening? Just give me 5 seconds.
Okay.
It's always, in every like webinar it happens.
Mhm.
Okay, so is it okay now, or it's stuck in
Yes,
the
yes.
phone? It's still in the same timeline or it's like changing now?
It's changing. It's changing.
Okay, great. So, so let me start from again. So, the registration will open in December 1st, so you guys can apply. I told you already, you guys can go to, Google, and you can search like Solution Challenge 2024, and you guys can apply there. After that, it will ask you like some simple questions like which, club you belong to. So you must mention like this club, the Google Developer Student Club, SCU. And apart from that, on January 11, we have a kickoff event. It will be by, Google developers, so you must attend that. I will share the link also in the chat box. Apart from that, the submission will be start on January 11 and the submission will close on Feb 22. So during this time, we will submit our project. So till January 11, we have like around 2 weeks, I guess, less than that. you know During these 2 weeks we must think about the problem, and we must think about like how we're gonna solve that, what are the technologies we're gonna use. So this, like 2 weeks are very important for us. Therefore, I have make a Slack channel for you guys, and I will put their link also in the chat, so you guys can join there and we will discuss there, and we will create a poll. So what kind of platform like we use. We either we're gonna use native platform or cross platform, and we will see. You guys, your experience matter a lot because it's not something which I do alone. All of us have to do. So apart from that, there will be like the judging round. It will be like in March there will be like a judging round, and during this judging round, the top like 100 participants, they will be like announced in April. And in April, it's a mentorship phase because we have like 1 week. And if you are lucky like to be in the top 100, then there is 1 week to resubmit your project, to do some customize, because there will be some mentors with you from Google, and they will tell you, like how to make changes and what things to do. So during this 1 week you will resubmit it. And then we have a demo day prep. It's a phase also. It will start on June. In this phase, the top 10 finalists, they will be like announced. And in the end July, like in July 27 probably, so it will be like a demo day, and the world winning three, they will be announced. So this is like the overall timeline. So we have a small, like time. It's not that much big. We have only 1 month to submit the project, and before the 1 month we have like 2 weeks, like to think about the idea and like how we're gonna solve that and what kind of technologies we're gonna use. We will do, we will share all resources in the Slack channel. Apart from that, I will highly recommend you guys, to learn and to especially, like to know the commands of GitHub, because we will do the overall project on GitHub, and we will, I will separate you guys on branches, and I will give you like individually tasks so that you will work on that and we will solve, the problem, or we will, do our project. So apart from that, so this is like solution challenge. It will be on, January 11. So make sure, to register for it, because this is like they will tell you, more like about the overall, solution challenge. So I will share the link now, in the description, so that not in description, I'm so sorry, in the chat box, so that you guys can register for that. So apart from that, we have some prizes. So the prizes are, like they are distributed into categories. So the first thing is, the top three clubs with the most solution challenge projects. So you guys, like in our case, our student club, if we, like propose more projects, then there is a chance for us to, to win a swag and like to get a certificate from Google. Apart from that, the second category is the top three clubs that host the most solution challenge related event, like the today event. It's an online event. The same event, if we organize more, then there's a chance for us to get some swags and some certificates also. So the third category is, the top 100. So basically the top 100, they will be receiving mentorship from Google's. So this is the phase, where like this is the category where, you will get like a mentorship from Google, and you will, I can say, change your project. You will, like improve it a bit more. So in this top 100, those guys or those teams who will be in top 100, they will also get some t-shirts, some certificate and all that. And apart from that, like the final 10, they will receive additional mentorship also. And apart from that, some swag, and also, like you can showcase your solution to the Googlers, who are around the world. And apart from that, the second last, category is the contest finalist. So in this edition, like you will not only receive swag box, I mean, you will not only receive gifts like certificates and all that. You will also receive a cash prize, which will be 4,000. Like qualifying team will get $4,000. I think that's a bit amount. So, and the last thing is, the winning three. So these are the lucky guys. You will be like winning a cash prize of 12,000. USD per team. Like it will be distributed. 3 to 4,000 per team member. And apart from that, you will be featured on the Google Developers blog. So yeah, this will be, like the prizes. Like we can say, this is the distribution of the prizes. So make sure to be, if you target, the winning three, you will be on the final 10. If you target the final 10, you will be on the top 100. So make sure, like to show some enthusiasm and, to apply for this. So now, I would handle to Bob to carry from this slide, like the sixth slide. So yeah.
Okay, thank you, Fez. I hope you all followed him very carefully. So to continue, I'll be talking about submission criteria, some resources, and some free Google domains you'll be having, and cloud credit you'll be having in order to
We have
work on your project very properly.
slides. Mhm.
So for the submission criteria, we have such as 5 steps. On the first step of the submission criteria is the project step, the project setup. So you'll be describing your project. What is the challenge you faced? One, choosing and working on the problem statement. Because of, as he said it, we have something like 17 sustainable development goals. We will be choosing one and choosing a project going on that sustainable goal. So you'll have to describe the challenge you are solving in that sustainable development goal. For that, you'll be having a total of 5 points if the describement is done very good then. After that, the sustainable development goal you choose on the target. The target is the purpose or the problem statement you'll be working on. You'll be asked to tell why you chose that solution, what you chose that problem, and what inspired you in selecting that specific goal and that specific target. So you're not just choosing a sustainable goal and choosing a problem statement because you like it, but you should be able to explain what did you inspired you in choosing that steps. What inspired you in choosing that development goal on that target? What specific elements have inspired you? After that, you'll be asked to talk about the phase of implementation. When we are talking about the implementation, we are talking about the architecture of your project. In your project, what are the high level components you are using? What is all those high level components hiring? What are the principal steps or the principal importance of that component in the project? You should be also talking about the platforms and the product you use. We are talking about Google Solution Challenge, and in our project, we are asked to use at least one or two Google products because the solution challenge is hired by Google. So we are asked to work with Google technologies. So you'll be asking to tell about the products and the platforms you chose and why did you choose them. Some of you will be choosing Google AI, Google ML. So you'll be asked to tell them why did you choose to work with Google ML instead of working with other platforms, other products, other technologies doing the same thing, okay, you'll be asked to talk about the feedback, the testing, and iterations. You should not be only developing your solutions. To implement the solution or to make sure your solutions are working, you should be giving it to some users. We should be testing the system. So you should be working that serve to test your solution with real users outside your team. So you should be giving it to members, your mates, other peoples, or some persons, some tech peoples who are able to understand your project, who are able to see what is going on in the project and have their ideas. You should be having their suggestions, their feedback. Maybe in the project, you are facing an aspect, you are facing a challenge, and you don't know how to go through that challenge. By giving it to some other people who should be testing them, they should give you as feedback that in that context, you are using that algorithm to try to solve the problem. But if you try it by this way, wouldn't it be better? So we will be having very benefits to test our project, our solutions, and then we should be seeing other opportunities to improve our solution. Seeing all the feedbacks you had, all the suggestions among the users and those who tested the solution. What are the opportunities you have to improve the solution? How are you thinking you can improve, implement better? So all that points will also be marked in an amount of 5 points. We should be testing iteration that highlights one challenge you face while building your code, including detail on how you address the issue on technical decisions and implementation you have to make. So we should be testing, iterating, whatever you have a small advance in the project in the solution making. You should take time to test your solution, to iterate it, to make sure that the the small things you are adding to the project are not breaking other things in the project. So you should be working and be sure that every time you are going on, the project is going on and nothing is breaking back. The success and the completion of the solution. How does the solution address the solution you are looking to solve? You will be asked to describe the success of the solution using metrics, goals, and outcomes. What good technologies are you using to track usage analytics? Using relevance, statistics, concrete data, or numerical examples where possible. So in our projects, if we need some data, we are not going to fake data and work with because the aim of the solution challenge is to try to solve some real problems of the world. So you cannot be solving problems of the real world when you are using fake data. So we will be asked to try to have concrete data, have very relevant statistics, very concrete information we should be basing when implementing our solutions. While numbers aren't impossible to use, describe your project impact using a cause and effect. So there are some projects we want to work on, but we didn't have any data set we should be using, or we didn't have any specific data set which is compatible with our project. Then Google is giving us the opportunity to describe the project impact, not using concrete data because we didn't have them, but using the specific cause and the effect we want the project to have. In that in that step, why did you choose to work on the project? What specific issue are you trying to solve? What is the real facts? Who post, who let you choose that statement, and why are you trying to solve it? How is the impact you are seeing for the future? How are you waiting for your solution to change? So these questions are the questions we will have the opportunity to give answers when we will not having any specific concrete data to work on our projects. After that, we will be uploading a copy of a demo video. A demo video is a small capture we will be doing, something not too long, just 2 minutes, to present globally what is our application. And to make sure we will be having a good demo video, we will be trying to demonstrate the working application, how that application is interacting with users to solve our problem, how our solution will be having an effective impact on the real life problem we chose, what specific technologies or Google projects we choose to work with, and then they are giving us the opportunity to include some infographics and visual representation of the data in our demo video. Let's look an example. We chose to work maybe on a project based on the Sustainable Development Goal 6, where is water and, I think, clean water and sustainability. So if you have detected any problem going on the quality of the water, so in your demo video, you could at least put in the video some 2 or 3 pictures mentioning the problem you saw in the aim of the quality of water. What is the problem you saw? What did you inspire you choosing that project, and why are you going to solve it? What are the new opportunities you are going to give people, to give users with a solution? Going through the last submission criteria is the scalability. What do you see as the future? What are we seeing as the new opportunities we should be having when we will try to improve our solution? We are not going to stop just at the end when we have finished developing the project, once we have finished the submission. In the future, maybe in 1 year, in 2 years, how are the improvements you are seeing for your solution? How is the idea on the long time you should be developing? So we will be telling how we want to expand our solution to reach a larger audience and solve more perfectly the problem we are facing. We are going to explain how the technical architecture of our solution could support scaling to a larger audience. Maybe our project, to test the project, we just gave it to 10 or 100 users. Maybe a day, over hundreds and hundreds people will be using the solution. How will we be facing that number of users? How will we enlarge the aspect of the solution so that it could support all the users which will be coming and all the new problems will be around our statements. So, but yes, we can move to the next slide.
Okay, just
So, to go through the solution challenge, Google has made some resources accessible to us. And I think it will be better that
I
Fayaz send the link,
yeah, I
the
will send
resource
you the
in.
chat box.
Okay. So he'll be sending the resources link in the chats so that get you could be going through the resources and see what it's about. So in the resources you have some learning tracks which will be helping you ideate and work through the solution you'll be going to implement. And I think we also have some learning tracks about few Google products you could be using to to solve your problem if you choose to work with that Google solutions. Okay. To continue, Google at a certain time when you'll be submitting your project, some solution will need to be posted on the Google domain. So for the solution challenge, Google is giving us the opportunity to use three domains. So all the members of the group will be have a Google domain for free. And I think the Google domain is for 1 year. So
Exactly. Yeah.
to have access to that Google domain, there is a form you should be going through. I think you should be giving information about your team, the solution you are developing, and
Yeah, it's not ready yet, but when it will come, I will share with the members.
yes, yes. And any other things going around your project, the team members, and everyone. Also, Google is giving Google Cloud credits. So they are offering credit vouchers to teams who are going to use Google Cloud for their solutions. And they are limited on a first come, first serve basis. So to register, to gain access to them, for sure, you must register for the solution challenge. You must have a project you should be submitting. And therefore, there is an eligibility problem which will be at a certain time coming. And it is related to countries. So for a team with up to 4 students total, the solution challenge team is representative. So there will be also a form you'll be filling to gain access to the cloud services. And I think it is up 19 days. Yes, it is for 19 days.
Exactly, and
And
I think we will be given like around 500 USD credits,
okay,
which are enough.
yeah. So you should be using it to implement your solutions how you want, but you should know that you are not having an unlimited credit. So I think for me,
Yeah, to use the credit wisely, it's very important.
yes. So to continue, we should be talking about the fact maybe some people are asking themselves how they can solve a problem outside of the scope of the seven sustainable goals. So we should be telling them that they are required to submit a solution which is solving at least one of more than the 17 sustainable goals. They are not obliged to really work on one of the sustainable goals, but they should be finding a link on the tag of between the target of their solution with one of more than one of the sustainable development goals. Maybe your project is not directly solving one of the sustainable goals problems, but you can make a link with one of the other sustainable goals. So you can therefore put your solution under that sustainable goals whenever there is no specific direct link. Okay. Can one student or team submit multiple submissions if they are committed to both projects? No, it is not possible.
So yeah, at a time, like
Each
only
each
one
project,
person can
yes,
like
each project,
contribute in only one.
yes, yes. So each participant must be part of only one team,
Mm.
and each team must submit only one project. You can't submit more than one project. Maybe you are working on two projects with two different teams, but when you'll be filling the form about the team members, you are obliged to choose a team where you'll be. On the second one, you must leave the place to another one to lead the group. You can work with them, but you won't be considered as a principal member of the group. Can I still participate in the solution challenge if there is no good developer club at my university? For sure. Anyone can participate. The only thing you should be asked to participate in the solution challenge is that at least one of the members of your team be part of one GDSC. So what you can do then, you can be part of a GDSC without being in that university. So maybe here I'm in Togo. I'm not in the Southern University as Fayaz, but I can be part of his GDSC. So in order to compete together for the solution challenge, I can just join the GDSC of Fayaz and we will be working together. So when we will be submitting the project, we will be all going to the competition as members of the GDSC of the Southern University. But if we want to speak really, I'm not with Fayaz in the same university, but we are in the same team for the same GDSC. So we are not all obliged to be in a university holding a GDSC.
Exactly.
We recommend that you reach out the GDSC lead for guidance on how to join or form a team with their community. For sure. If you want to join a GDSC of any university, you can just reach the GDSC lead, discuss with him, and he will be adding you on the platform or he will be sending you the link of his chapter so that you'll be joining his GDSC and therefore you could be able to work with other members of the GDSC, that GDSC, in order to compete to the solution challenge. So I think we have passed some through small questions. If there are any question you have, you can just
Yeah,
write them in
exactly.
the chat. I think they can unmute themselves to speak also, and we should be giving them answers. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bob. Yeah. So yeah, let's wait for the questions. So if anyone wants to ask question, just ask. Please note that all the links from from Slack to like the domains and all the links I will share on with you guys later with the news in the newsletter. So just try to like check your email so that you will receive all the relevant links. So there is one question, I guess. Um, what are the Google technologies that we can use for our projects other than Flutter and Golang? Bob, you are going or I should answer.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming, please. Okay, he's asking about Google technologies we can use apart from Flutter and with technology. So we can feel free to use any technology of Google, including in Android, Google
Yeah,
Cloud,
I agree.
Angular. We also have TensorFlow for machine learning and deep learning. We have Google Earth Engine we can be using. Uh, Actions on Google. If we want to implement vocal assistants in our solutions in order to help maybe blind people or other people to have access to the solution or to be assisted when navigating in the solution, we could use actions on Google. And I think if you want to do a small resume of the main technologies of Google, we have Flutter, as he said, Android, Google Cloud, Angular, TensorFlow. You have Google ML.
Like we have Kubernetes engine, we can use that too for Docker.
Yes, Google Earth Engine, Google Actions on Google. Yes. Maybe in your project, you need to map some street or you need to map any certain infrastructure in your project. So instead of going through all the maps and including them in your project, you can just use Google Earth Engine to solve that challenge. So including Google Earth Engine in your project will help you not only accessing maps, but doing all you want to do. Mapping infrastructures, mapping schools or universities, mapping hospitals, and going all the traffic you want to do around that infrastructures in your solutions. Is it good? Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it's great.
okay.
So if there are any other questions, just let us know. So I'm sharing some links in the chat box. So the first link is this is for the online event, the kickoff event, which will be on January 11th. So just go and register for this. And apart from that, I am sharing link for resources. So
Okay.
just let me share link for resources. So yeah, make sure to see the resources. What are the resources we're gonna use during this whole like time. And apart from that, let me share one more thing, which will be our since we are now as a professionals we will work, so that's why we need a proper Slack channel to communicate, and we will create poll which technology we're gonna use. So I'm sharing the Slack channel so that you guys can join. So yeah, if anyone have some question, just let us know. I highly recommend you guys, especially to work on GitHub. And since we will do work, we will most of our work we'll do, like on GitHub. I will separate you guys on branches, and we will see if other guys also will join us or no. But yeah, you must know the commands of GitHub, and that are important things. So if anyone have some question, just let us know. Is everything okay? Just let us know in the chat box. Are we clear with the presentation? If you have any confusion, just let us know. We are here. So yeah, we will work. We will work on Slack, and we will share their ideas, and we'll see. Like which kind of like the 17 SDG goals, like we gonna like take that and we're gonna solve. So yeah, yes, Razanfar, please go ahead, unmute yourself.
Hello everyone. I am just asking about the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Am I audible?
Yes, 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 you are audible.
So, should we go through the Sustainable Development Goals list and check like what there actually is, and then we have to start like working on it?
Right now you are asking for right now, like.
No, I am asking that should we start
Mhm.
studying about the Sustainable Development Goals now, or you will give us the idea that we really have to work on it?
No, I think first every one of you first know what are the sustainable goals, and you just go through them, and then we will come to Slack, and we will see, we will create a poll, and we will see what kind of the sustainable goal we will go with. So yeah, so first you guys do some research from yourself, and we will be in touch in Slack, and we will like discuss which specific part are we gonna solve, and we're gonna do project in which specific part. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. And let me tell you one final thing. It's not about how much students are there. It's about your enthusiasm, and your passion for your careers. And just trust me, this gonna benefit you guys. Although you are 4 to 5, 3 to 4 students, it doesn't matter. Like, because you are passionate, about your future, you are passionate about your career, and that's why you joined today's webinar. So because it's new and it's hard to engage, but yeah, you will see like the output of this overall things in upcoming maybe years or maybe upcoming months. So yeah, thank you so much everyone, and thank you so much Bob, for joining us. I know you are very busy, you are doing internship also, but still you manage time, and you join us. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's all for today, and
You're
thank you so
welcome.
much
You're
guys.
welcome.
Just make sure
It's a pleasure.
to work like by yourself. There are few things, because you guys have you are in second year and first year students, so you have a lot of time. So just try to build your like strong grasp in all the technologies, like in GitHub, like in lead code, everything. Since I have very few months after that I will graduate, so it's very hard for me. I have some capstone projects in my university, I have to do them, I have to manage this, and apart from them some other clients, so it's really hard. But you guys have time, just work on yourself, just work on everything, like do small projects, post them on like GitHub, and make some contribution, and just know about the thing. As a CS student, you must be enthusiastic about what are the technologies you want to be, like I can say, expert. So just try to work on yourself, and best of luck for you all, and wishing you all a very happy new year in advance. So yeah, thank you so much guys. So you can connect with Bob, his LinkedIn he just shared with you guys. If you want to like connect with him.
Thank you, Fayaz, and thank
Thank
you
you so much.
for the
Thank you.
invitation.
Thank you so much.
So
Thank
I'm
you so much for your
very
time.
yes,
And I'm
yes.
hoping to
Don't worry.
collaborate with you in future also, for upcoming events.
There will be
I'm
no
so
problem. It
sorry.
will be a pleasure.
I'm
It
so
will be a
sorry,
pleasure.
like because there are less number of students. I'm so sorry for that. Maybe some of them forget. Maybe some of them are not interested. But it's okay. Like we have four students. It's okay.
No, don't mind, don't mind.
Mm. So yes, guys, you can
We
now leave. And thank you so much, everyone.
yes, yes. So
So
thank you everyone, and hope you should be working on all we have said. Just know that in technology, in the career we will be choosing, we are not forced to be doing something. We just have to know that we are going to achieve that goals. We want to be at that place in a few months, in a few years, and we have to work on that. As he said, we must all try to work to know something about GitHub because collaborating today is the aim of the technology. We should be working in remote with other peoples, being in other countries, and the only thing which will be helping you will be GitHub, an online platform to collaborate. So we all have to work at least on your GitHub accounts. Do small projects, push them. Whatever you're not saying that that project is so big, push it. A day you should be able to work on great, very big solutions, and you should be seeing that all the small projects you have worked on would have you build what you are doing at a certain time. So very nice to be here with you, and I'm thinking that we should have the opportunity to collaborate together, and wishing you in advance a happy new year. Go through what you want, gaining skills, and see you.
thank you so much, Bob. Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you.